Pressure cooker magic. Transform your weeknight dinners. Are you tired of spending hours in the kitchen after a long day at work? Imagine having a delicious home-cooked meal ready in just 45 minutes. With a pressure cooker and our foolproof recipe, you can revolutionize your weeknight dinners, saving time without sacrificing flavor or nutrition. Let's start by gathering our ingredients. You'll need 2 pounds of beef chuck cut into 1-inch cubes, along with onion, carrots, celery, potatoes, garlic, beef broth, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, herbs, and olive oil. First, set your pressure cooker to sauté mode and heat the olive oil. Brown the beef cubes in batches, ensuring each piece gets a nice sear. This step is crucial for developing deep flavors. Next, add the onions, carrots, and celery to the pot. Sauté for about 5 minutes until the vegetables start to soften. Then add the garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Return the beef to the pot and add the potatoes, beef broth, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, and herbs. Give everything a good stir, making sure to scrape up any browned bits from the bottom of the pot. Close the lid, set the pressure cooker to high pressure, and cook for 30 minutes. This is where the magic happens. Your pressure cooker will tenderize the meat and meld all the flavors together in record time. Once the cooking time is up, allow for a natural pressure release for 10 minutes, then carefully release any remaining pressure. This gradual release helps keep the meat tender and prevents the liquid from bubbling up. Open the lid and voila! Your perfectly cooked beef stew is ready to serve. The meat will be fork tender, the vegetables perfectly cooked, and the broth rich and flavorful. It's a comforting meal that tastes like it's been simmering all day, but it's ready in less than an hour. Now let's talk about some common pitfalls when making pressure cooker beef stew and how to avoid them. First, don't overcrowd the pot when browning the meat. Work in batches to ensure each piece gets a good sear, which is crucial for developing rich flavors. Another mistake to avoid is adding too much liquid. Remember, pressure cooking creates steam, so you need less liquid than traditional cooking methods. Stick to the recipe measurements to prevent a watery stew. Be cautious with the cooking time. While pressure cookers are forgiving, overcooking can turn your vegetables to mush. If you prefer firmer vegetables, consider adding them after releasing the pressure and simmer for a few minutes. Lastly, don't forget to season your stew properly. Taste and adjust the seasoning after cooking, as flavors can intensify under pressure. A pinch of salt or a splash of vinegar at the end can elevate your stew from good to great. Now that you've learned how to make this delicious pressure cooker beef stew, it's time to put your knowledge into action. Remember, practice makes perfect, and each time you make this recipe, you'll become more confident in your pressure cooking skills. Don't be afraid to experiment with different vegetables or seasonings to make this recipe your own. The beauty of pressure cooking is that it allows you to create delicious, home-cooked meals even on your busiest days. We hope this video has inspired you to embrace the magic of pressure cooking. With this simple yet delicious beef stew recipe in your arsenal, you're well on your way to transforming your weeknight dinners. Thank you for watching and happy cooking.